Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. And so today we got, back by popular demand, a Traverse that needs some timing chains. So gonna get her yanked out of there, and I'll break it down for you guys as far as how to actually time the engine. I'm not gonna really go over pulling this thing out because I know a lot of people aren't gonna take the time to pull the engine. A lot of you are gonna be doing it in car. But I'm gonna pull it out because that's a lot easier for me and also a lot better for demonstration for you guys to see what's happening here. So that's what I'm gonna do, and we'll get it out of here lickety split. Also, I'll go through here, show you guys what I had for trouble codes getting into this too. It was pretty obvious the amount of noise that the chains were making, and you could tell just by firing it over that the thing was out of time. But anyways, so I'll go ahead and just show you what we had here for codes. So it's a 2010 all-wheel drive Traverse, but the mass airflow sensor was unhooked when I got it too, so I don't know if somebody was trying to do some unplug and play or what have you, but we see you got the misfire codes, 456, hitting hard, some timing codes, air intake temp, that's part of the mass airflow, evap system flow during non-purge. It probably needs a purge valve, so these all need purge valves. I've seen the fuel pressure regulator code before with timing issues, so I don't know if that's gonna come back or not, or if there's actually something going on. More mass airflow, more timing, cylinder 2, on and on and on. So, and then as we go down, those are just codes in other modules, so that doesn't matter at all. But anyway, so you can go ahead and just see what I had there. So if you got any of them codes related to timing, there's a good chance you need some timing chains. And got it out of there. So if you want to see from here, I'm going to point you in the direction of my other video, which shows me pulling one of these down to the timing chains. And from there, then you get the gist of that if you care to watch it or not. So I'm not going to show me pulling all this stuff off as far as the top of the intake, the valve covers and timing cover and all that. I'm not going to show that. Like I say, it's in my other video, and I'll put a link right here. And then that way everybody can take a peek at that if you'd like. And that's just time lapse of me pulling everything apart to get to the timing chains. So anyways, right now we're going to skip right ahead, and I'm going to get you to the timing chains themselves, and we're going to go through that a little slower so that way everybody can try to make sense of it, hopefully, and I don't get critiqued too hard in the comment section. So bear with me, but anyways, so we'll get right to that. Barely see it. There's a dot right there on the crankshaft gear, and then they want you to line that up here with the dot on the oil pump. So you can do that if you want to. I didn't rotate this engine at all, so this is just where it was, and I'll probably time it right like this. But anyways, it's kind of neat though, because you can actually see that the factory timing marks lined up on this primary chain. Like I say, I just how it dropped out of there, and it just happened to all line up. All the factory marks on that chain there, you can see that line on that link lines up with the dot. Over here, the line and the line, and over here, the line and the line. So it's pretty interesting. Anyways, no, that one's in time. Anyways, we don't have to check it, but if you did want to check it, you'd be 17 outside links from mark to mark to mark. That chain's evenly spaced the whole way around. And so otherwise, and then up here, try to work my camera for you, but up here, so this is going to be the right bank, we're sitting in front of the motor, so this is, you have to think of it as being, you know, opposite here. But anyways, so this is going to be the right bank. And so we're going to look at these right marks here. You can barely see it. There's an R, a little triangle up at the top of it. And over here there's a little R, the triangle on top of it. And those are the marks. And so we're going to count, and there's going to be 12 teeth from the little triangle to the little triangle. And so let me go ahead and do that and try to get some kind of light. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Maybe this is like the best I can do. I don't know. All right. There we go. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you can see, I hope, right there where terrible. Okay. I'm just gonna go like this here. So from R to R, 12 links. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, perfect. So then we know that one's in time over there, and then this one here I'm going to check, and now we're going to be L to L on this side because we're on the left side of the motor. And right here, L, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And right there you can see we're 1 outside link and a half off on this side here. So be on the left bank. So right there's the worst of our problem, is this particular chain right here. And then we can also count right from idler up to here if we wanted. We can really only count it on this side though, because all of this is kind of hidden behind these tensioners and idlers. So but yeah, if you wanted to do for further verification or whatever, from your timing mark down here to your first R up here, you're going to be 24 teeth. Or sorry, 24 outside links. But alright, enough of that gobbledygook. We know it's out of time, and so now I'm just going to try to show you what I'm up to and get this thing done. Like I said, I got my marks down here. I'm not exactly where they want you to start for your stage 1 timing. They want you to be a little bit this way, so but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it like that. Anyways, I'm gonna have to turn it for the stage 2 timing anyways, just a hair. I'll just leave it in the middle and it'll work just fine. And anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and just blast everything apart, and I mean, you literally just take all this stuff off. So as long as you initially got this kind of set where you need to, just go ahead and take your chains, tensioners, guides off, and also the idlers. And I just start kind of top to bottom, or outside to inside rather. So we're going to be taking off this chain first, then this chain, and then this chain. And so I'll just go right through that here, and hopefully we make sense of it. So your cams, they might jump on you a little bit. Just don't worry about it. Make sure you got an impact with enough.
everything taken off, just like I said, just zip zap zip, and off it comes. And from there, gonna go ahead and just wire wheel all this mating surface and get it cleaned up while I've got all these items off, and we'll cut back to you in a second.
And here's our timing chain kit, and so we're going to be putting in a cloyes. They've got their own little YouTube video. I haven't watched it, but they've got the real deal probably there, huh? But otherwise, I put in this kit right here. This is cloyes 9-0753S. And anyway, so that comes with your chains, your tensioners, your guides, your idlers, new crank sprocket.
I'm hoping that helps you guys see a little bit better. I went and took some paint marker and marked the respective timing mark for each cam here. So it's a little yellow dot where each one of them should line up. Hopefully that'll make it easier for you to see. This motor kind of over its lifespan, you can see it's probably been neglected in the maintenance department a bit, but anyway, that's kind of the way they all are. So we'll go ahead and get it put back on, and I just start over here on this side. So get that idler on, chain on, and then we'll dress it with the tensioner guides. Boom, boom. Make sure you torque it properly, because if you don't show it in your video, that means that you never did it. This part's just out here loose for the rest of its lifetime. Never going to be tightened if you didn't see it on the YouTube video. You didn't see it on the internet video, but it never really happened. Only master mechanics out there commenting on this. We'll get it going. So with the cloyes kit at least, you got 2 black links go on your camshafts, and then this goes on the idler. There's a gold link. 2 black here and gold. Spin that baby on there, huh? Thank you. Done it with varying levels of success before. Gold link on. Over here. And hope that I got that yellow mark. And just gotta adjust it a little bit. So a little tip, whenever you're moving camshafts around, do not use a ratchet, because this baby is spring loaded at a certain point in there, not the camshafts, but all the valve springs, wherever they're at on those cam lobes is putting force. So if this baby's just out there in no man's land and you're trying to line it up just so, it might take off on you and just ratchet around. So always use a wrench. You use a breaker bar too. Anyway, you get the idea. And go ahead and get the right size wrench too. Make sure you use the right size wrench. Using the wrong size wrench probably won't get you anywhere either. Right there. That's all set. Alright, now I got the gold link through the hole. That's lined up. That's lined up. So from there, like I say, we just put our tensioner and our shoes on and all that. Make sure you got the right stuff laid out. discount double check. Still lined up there, and we can see our gold link through the hole. And then up here, yellow mark, pink mark, black link, whatever there. So now we get this primary chain on. And you just want to make sure that your dot right there is facing outwards. We just got 3 links, all the same color, all gold, so it doesn't matter. Like I said, they're all 17 apart, including the gold link. So this is 17 links, 17 links, 17 links. Alright, and then the last chain here, so same as the first one, we got some black links and we got some gold links. So there's our gold. And 2 black there. Get this on here now. Let me get my flashlight. Move these around to kind of get them where we need them here. That one. We'll get to that one in a minute. Come back over here. There. Then I need to get this one over there. A couple links, huh? Bingo! Alright, and now I'm going to bar the engine over here a little bit to get me where I need to be. So this will all kind of line up, I hope.
So there she's timed, and now she's going to go back together. So I'm going to clean the timing cover up, and then that gets some silicone in it. And so on my last video, there was a gentleman that commented wondering why didn't show me putting any silicone on there. So that does get siliconed on, and everything gets sealed back up here, and then we're going to get her running and get after it. So that's how you time it though anyways, so hopefully that helps somebody out. And I also did want to show real quick too on this timing cover, but you can see that primary chain right there did a little bit of filing on the timing cover. But that's usually how you know though. You start hearing that baby and it's time. So. And then we got the motor back in a resting spot, and gonna go see if this thing's gonna fire up or not. So this is the first start. You guys are right here in the action.